Justin, say something.
Yippity doo dah! I'm gonna play some 40k. Hi-ho, cherry.
Guys, welcome to another Southern State of 40k battle report. This is Justin.
This is Jake.
And that's Jake. We are playing my Minotaur bikes versus my Tau with Farside Allies. Jake is going to be playing a proxy Justin. He's counted as Justin.
Yeah.
Obviously not as well polished and good looking, but
well.
he'll do. And we're just going to see which army I should take to Stones River and maybe for ATC. ATC, I'm locked into the bikes because of some constraints with our team, but maybe we'll see if I need to take these bikes to Stones River or not.
Yeah. So we're looking at 1863 point Vanguard Strike deployment, and we're playing the cage match missions.
Cage match variant, yeah. We don't have the exact rules, but
we're close.
We've got three, what are they? Crusaders?
1, 2, and 3 Crusade objectives.
2.
We have the Relic. We have Emperor's Will in the 2 forests, and then it's also kill points.
And kill points.
Yeah.
So to go over the list, Jake's got first turn, but we'll look at my bikes first. My bikes have a command squad, 2 with thunder hammers, grabs, and storm shields, 2 with grabs and storm shields, apothecary, chapter master with a shield eternal, thunder hammer, artificial armor, digital weapons, and auspex. Here's a random attack bike that does not go with that squad. So, I also have a librarian for an HQ. Right now he has invisibility and psychic shriek for his powers. He has the armor Indomitus. I mostly just wanted to get him a 2-up save.
We're going to see how terrible it is, or how awesome it is.
Yeah. He has a force sword, digital weapons, and auspex. He's sitting with a grav squad, 2 grav guns, combi grav, and an attack bike. Same thing back here. Here's a tech marine with a thunderfire cannon. They've reinforced those ruins. 5 scouts with camo cloaks and sniper rifles going for the relic. I've got 5 tactical marines and a storm raven with a melta, combi melta. The raven's in reserve, of course, with multi-melta, hurricane bolters. What else has he got? Salt cannon.
Salt cannon.
So, and that's my list. Kind of small, but it's fine. Oh no, I got a plasma bike squad in reserve.
In reserve.
2 plasmas, combi plasma, and a multi-melta attack bike.
Yeah, 20 total bikes.
Yep. So Jake, do you want to even try to describe my Tau list?
This is going to be humorous. This is the first time I've ever played Tau, and I'm feeling a little dirty already. I'm taking.
He's been giddy all afternoon, by the way.
We've got Farsight. We've got a Buffmander. We have a squad of Farsight allied, or not Far. Yeah, these are from that Farsight allies.
Yeah.
Squad with plasma fusion, right?
Yep.
They're going to be deep striking. I've got 2 squads of Kroot with the dogs coming in off the outflank. I've got 6 Pathfinders walking on the board from reserve. Fire Warriors. I got a full squad of Fire Warriors with, or not a full squad, but however many will fit in the Devilfish with an Ethereal.
You got 9, but 12 fit. He's
okay.
got 9.
I have 9. I have.
Don't lie to the viewers.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I got 2 Riptides, one of them with the Ion and Fusion Blaster, one with the Burst Cannon and Missiles. I've got Long Strike with the Railgun. Here's the Devilfish with the Fire Warriors in it. I got 3 squads of 5 Pathfinders and a Aegis Wall with a what you call it? Let me re-roll my thing.
Comms relay.
Comms relay. How is it that I got through the whole Tau thing and I can't remember the comms relay?
Yeah.
I think that's my list, and I am going first. So
here's my brand new trees. Got them on sale.
Where are we at, Michael's?
Yeah, no, Joanne's. These trees, they're like $20 regular. I got them for $6.
Yeah, so we had to play
awesome.
Them. So, Justin, are you going to try and seize?
I'm going to try and seize. Yeah, can't hurt, right?
Shoot.
Here we go. Seize roll on camera. No, crap.
All right. So,
okay.
Let's see how many bikes are left on.
All right, Tau, turn 1, Jake weapon.
Well, just kind of moved my Riptides up. Justin deployed really well to where my Burst Cannon Riptide could do nothing to any of his squads except for the command squad. So I shot a couple marker lights up, did some killed one and put two wounds on the commander.
2 wounds. Didn't mark it.
With the burst cannon and the disperse shot from long strike. And then I had jumped him over here, the ion tide, to put a shot on these guys with some that were marker lighted, and I scattered off and only killed one.
Yep.
So pretty sure my Pathfinders are going to eat it, which is okay, I guess.
Welcome to playing Tau.
Yeah, they're about to get annihilated there, but you know, with Vanguard Strike, there's not a whole lot I can do as far as range is concerned. So we'll be on to Space Marine turn 2. How was that for a turn 1 for Tau? I thought
Pretty good.
all right.
The disperse shot here. This douchebag lined up long strike so that he couldn't see my commander because of 2-up save. And so the disperse shot wounds had to go to a guy with a 3-up save. What a jerk. Using blocking line of sight against me.
Nah, the army's already feeding into my brain.
I feel like I'm playing top tables Adepticon or something here at my house.
It actually just happened because I moved 6 inches, placed him down, not even thinking about it, just so I could get a shot off because he couldn't see. And I went, wait a second, I can't see the commander at all. Awesome.
Typical Auburn logic.
Yeah, well.
Is that what Gus Malzahn said?
That's
I just had a guy back there in the iron bow just hanging out.
Yeah. On to bike 1.
All right, bikes turn 1. General advance across the board. That squad shot into the 5 Pathfinders there, knocked them down to 1. This squad shot into the next group of Pathfinders, knocked them down to 2. Thunderfire
Evaporated these ones.
wiped them out. That's first blood.
Yep.
Our command squad moved forward. Scouts moved forward. Scouts now have the relic. And the command squad turbo boosted to kind of surround them. I'm actually going to take the relic away. And this guy's the one that's holding the relic.
Okay.
So that's what you do, right, with relic? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
You got a marker. It's
Yeah.
not actually an objective, so it confuses me. So there's my objective, my relic holder.
And they both passed on a 6 and a 1. They rolled. So perfect 7 both times.
So they passed their leadership. They're not running.
No. So you're about to get marker lit
Well, kind of.
with 3 marker lights.
Let's roll your... I forgot about the commander coming in,
Yep.
so he could probably destroy me if he shows up.
All right.
Let's see what
So
pulls
I was able to get him within 2 inches of that. So we're gonna go command squad. Reroll it. Oh.
Oh, thank goodness. That's a 1, though.
Yeah. Crew.
You can reroll either or both, whatever.
I think I'm gonna reroll the successful one.
That's what I would do.
They're still in. And
Fire Warriors.
Fire Warriors. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep them off. Or...
Yeah.
So
All right.
1 Crute, 1 Fire Warrior, and
No command squad.
team staying off. And we'll see you back at Tau. All right, Tau, turn 2.
Well, it's pretty rough. I determined that my only chance of trying to stay in this thing is killing this squad. And so I fired everything I had at it and killed 1 model. Jumped back my Riptides in the assault phase. That was pretty much it. They killed a guy with a grav gun. I brought the crouton to try to take out the artillery and just couldn't get enough firepower on it. So that wasn't so hot for me.
Yep.
I really need Farsight to come in. Real bad.
Bet you never thought you'd hear that come out of your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's see what the bikes can do on turn 2.
All right, bike turn 2. Bikes turn 2.
Yep.
Plasma squad came in, didn't do anything to the hammerhead. Commander split off from the bikes from the command squad so that I could drop my orbital bombardment on the tanks. It scattered off, so that was kind of useless. But now, when Farsight comes in, he's got to choose if he wants to kill the commander or the command squad. I think both will die regardless, but at least there's a choice to be made. The 2 bike squads, plus the command squad, all fired and charged into a 2-man Pathfinder squad and 6 Fire Warriors over here. Everyone
Surprisingly, they died.
Everyone died with Hammers of Wrath.
Yeah.
I got tons of guys into base contact. So, Thunderfire shot directly into some Crute, killed a lot. They're running, but they may regroup.
Yep.
And that's pretty much... Scouts are pulling back with the relic.
So I've got my reserve rolls.
Yep. You have a recruit squad coming in.
Command
Commander
squad. In.
coming in.
Is that all I got? Yeah,
That's it.
That's it. Awesome.
So we'll see.
And leadership on my crew. Gravy train.
Recruit or regroup. So we'll see what Farsight does. Now turn 3.
Yeah, my turn 3 saw everything on my right hand side shot into the commander. He went through 2 riptides worth of shooting, 1 long strike worth of shooting, and it came down to my devilfish, and he dropped the very last save to kill him. So that was a big plus for me. I dropped Farsight down here and shot into the command squad. I did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 wounds, and Justin only failed 1. So I killed 1, but they failed their leadership, so they're running. And then I jumped them back, brought my crude on the board, and shot into the Thunderfire cannon, but didn't do any damage. Pretty much mine was just kind of killing the immediate threats and then trying to set up for late game, I guess. So we'll see what happens.
All right, we're going into Tau. Turn 3 out of my.
We're going into
Bikes. I'm used to playing Tau. What if I got in reserve? Just the flyer?
Just flyer.
So flyer reserve roll. He comes on. It's a party.
Awesome.
So we'll see you at the end of Bikes turn 3.
Yeah.
Space Marines turn 3. Thunderfire wiped out the 10-man squad of Kroot. The original squad's still hanging out. Storm Raven came on. They teamed up with the Plasma Bike squad and the command team and the other Grab Bike squad to all pour fire from different angles into the Farsight squad. That plus a charge found everyone dead except Farsight. He's running with 2 wounds left. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
Librarian killed a Pathfinder.
I'm down to 1.5 troop squads and 2 riptides.
Yep, yes you are.
Pretty much.
And I'm running with the relic still.
Yep.
So that was a good round for the bikes. We'll see Tal turn 4.
Yep.
All right, Jake. Tal turn 4. What happened?
I hit every single point on the bell curve on this turn. It started with Farsight continuing to run and almost running off the board. So we're here. And then it kind of went to the middle with all of my firepower killing out the troop squad that was there and getting rid of the hammer. So all that's left is the apothecary. So things were going good. We're at the top. And then my final thing was I was going to shoot this Riptide with a Nova Charge, overcharged ion accelerator at the troop squad over there to try to get rid of some troops. And I rolled Gets Hot a 1. So he didn't get to shoot any. So I charged my crude over into the Tech Marine to try to get him at least tied into combat, if not dead. And did no wounds, and he killed 2 and then ran me down.
Like a boss.
Yeah. So I now have 1 troop choice. And I haven't even been able to shoot anything at the darn scouts with the relic on the middle of the board.
They've just been running
They've
with
just
it.
been hanging out. So I'm going to have to kill a lot. I'm going to probably need it to go to turn 7, I'm starting to think.
Yep.
I think that's a pretty good assessment there. So,
All right. Space Marines turn 4.
turn 4.
Space Marines turn. What are we on? 4?
Yeah, bottom of 4.
Bottom of 4. The flyer took off in that direction. Space Marines jumped out the back. My tactical squad, that is. Librarian went solo after the burst cannon Riptide. I would have probably killed him, but he denied the witch on my psychic shriek.
Yes.
So then the flyer shot into him, caused 1 wound. Machine spirited him out to the far side. He's gone. Apothecary charged into the devilfish, didn't do anything, but he did eat 3 meltas and an ion hit, and got fennel pains and covers on all those. I've got bike squads hiding completely out of line of sight, thanks to Jake's help.
Yep.
From the Riptide back there. And then more bikes hiding over here from the same Riptide. And that's basically it. Scouts are still moving out. Nothing else really happened. I'm just trying to seal up a victory and keep Jake from snagging it from me. So,
Yeah.
going to Tau, turn 5 to see if Jake can pull something out of his butt.
We're going to try real hard. I'll be reaching way up in there.
Alright, Tau, turn 5. Jake, you're playing for a 6.
Yeah, I figured out real quick that there's no way I could win or even tie the game on turn 5, so I didn't even get my guys out to get on the objective because I knew that the Thunderfire Cannon would own me. I pretty much decided I had to kill one troop squad to make this happen per turn. So I shot everything at the attack Marines because I thought I had the best chance at killing them because I couldn't get good sight on the scouts.
They were here.
Yeah. So I killed 4 out of 5 and made them run, and they ran 1 inch shy of, or 2 inches shy of running off the board. So that sucks. Other than that, that's really all I did. I'm just trying to get as much shots out of my Riptides as I could. Things aren't going so well for me. So I guess we'll see if the game ends on 5. If it does, I'm done for. If it's not, might be able to dig myself out, but it'll be tough.
Okay, we'll come back for Marine turn 5. Bikes, turn 5. Jumped on my base. Scouts with a relic got into some reinforced forests. Librarian got a psychic shriek off on the Riptide, caused a wound.
Yep.
These guys kind of popped out of cover and ate the last Riptide's final wound.
Yep.
Then the Flyer dropped down into skimmer mode, tried to shoot the Devilfish, didn't do much. Apothecary is actually now contesting Jake's base.
Yep.
And that was my turn 5. You want to roll it?
Might as well. All right, let's see. Of course it does.
It's over.
Those crosses, they've been messing with me all game.
So I guess that...
Ooh, you got Crusade, you've got Relic, you've got Emperor's Will. I don't know if you have kill points or not. You killed 2 squads of Kroot, Farsight, my Buffmander,
Yeah,
Farsight squad, Riptide, 3 squads of Pathfinders, 1 squad of Fire Warriors. I don't even know that you have 10. Do you have 10 kill points?
I only have 10 kill points in the whole army.
So, you got me on kill points. You've got Linebreaker, you have First Blood, and you have Slay the Warlord. And I have Slay the Warlord. So, yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 to 1. I don't know. I guess the Tau have heard how much crap that I've always talked about them.
Yeah. I would like to point out that, what was it, turn 3?
Mm-hmm.
You were complaining about how your Riptides automatically take wounds on a Nova charge and how lame that is.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad after I said that.
It took you 3 turns of playing Tau to start complaining about how underpowered the Riptides are.
I don't know what happened. Like, I feel like it sucked that I threw away my marker lights like I did. I don't know that I had another option.
Yeah, you don't. They're going to die.
I feel like every time that I set up to do something, I would fail my Nova charge, or the ion accelerator would get hot, or like it was just like a giant comedy of errors. I don't feel like I played extremely poorly, but I got absolutely owned. I don't know, Justin. What do you think?
I think the one mistake you made was with the Farsight unit, dropping them in the center of the table.
Yeah.
They really want to hug the sideboard edges or the backboard edge, the way I've got it set up. You were playing my list. I don't know if we mentioned that.
My biggest fear with where the reason I put them here was that way I could kill any of the 3 units that were over here that were threatening me. Yeah. I had to take care of those. And maybe I should have got a little closer over here, but I was afraid of kind of going too far over here because of the squad in the back. But everything was okay for me because I was keeping everything, kind of behind me or in front of me here. But once you ran and you were able to get over here and then gain your 3 inches of movement and then get around my Buffmander, that really hurt me. It was like there's a lot of things that I feel like I couldn't plan for, but I do agree with you. In hindsight, that probably would have been the better play.
The issue with them is that with the way with the buff commander and the big unit of suits, is you have to make sure you keep them in the game when you deploy them,
right,
so that they're not too far off in a corner and not able to do anything.
And it hurts when your Farsight bomb is responsible for killing one bike before it all dies.
Yeah,
that's tough. You know, you kind of hope it's going to do more than that.
Normally, you kill more than a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you might have even dropped them back here.
Yeah, and put a play on your objective. I guess I was still at that point hoping that my crew might do a little more than maybe they should have. I might have put a little bit too much faith in them.
If you had flipped your crew, let your crew go after one of the side objectives and fight some bikes.
Maybe so.
And then let Farsight threaten the relic and my base. Oop.
Yeah, maybe that would have been the smarter thing to do.
So that, I don't know. That's just. I probably, we've talked about it off the video. I probably would have put them in the back right there and gone after that one troop unit, and then started that kind of a fight. But
I don't know if that would have changed much, but it might have.
Yeah, I don't guess so.
I mean, when you lose as thoroughly as this, I think it's got to be more than one thing, I guess.
But that Farsight unit is like 800 points or something. So if you don't use it just right, you'll pay for it.
One thing that's really interesting to me is playing somebody else's army, especially an army that you play against a lot, because I mean, you've kind of talked about this. You see all the strengths when you're playing against it, and you see all the weaknesses when you play with it.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting playing this army and realizing what all it can do, what it specifically can't do.
Yeah.
So I definitely encourage that if you're ever playing against something that you have issues either beating or just curious, play with somebody else's army, and it's a good way to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, first game with Tau, got completely dominated.
So
So I'm 0-1. Hey, I guess that's a good thing. I don't know that I want to be good with Tau.
I guess this is a good time to ask you if you want to buy some towels.
No, absolutely.
I'm in the market to get rid of them. Maybe in hindsight, I should have played this game a little more loose.
Yeah,
but,
you should have just let me dominate you and then been like, hey. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's all I got.
Good game. Peace out.
Yeah.